Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica. This is the Alvey family channel. Welcome back. If you're new, hello, come on in, subscribe. I would love for you all to be a part of our family. It's just been crazy. So today's video is going to be where we've been, or where I've been. I've been absent from YouTube. It's taken a back burner for sure. It's just been crazy. So this next week's going to be even more crazy. It's just going to continue the craziness, but in the end, we're going to have our forever home. So if you're new, I'm going to be explaining everything from April. I have it wrote down here on my little card. April, May, all the way till now. So let's get started. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and stay tuned. I have my iced coffee this morning. I've already got the kids their breakfast, they're dressed. I got to do this fairly quickly because Coralie has a speech here in about a half an hour. So we're going to do this fairly quickly. Let's get started. So in April, we messaged our realtor, or our new realtor. We messaged her to see about what our house would be worth if we listed it. How much could we sell it for? We knew that the market was booming. We knew that houses were going very quickly. And we knew that we wanted to build a home to our liking. So we wanted to hire a contractor, but we also wanted to design it, you know, that kind of thing. So we went about that. So we seeing what our house was going to be worth. She came over, looked it all over and all that stuff. And it was May 6th, I wrote down, that we listed it around about that time. It was like a Wednesday or a Thursday. And we listed it that Wednesday or Thursday, and we had so many viewings that week, or that weekend. We were gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We could come home, you know, get our showers. We couldn't even fix supper because, I mean, we could have turned these showings down, but I didn't want to lose potential buyers. So luckily my mom and dad lived fairly, you know, they lived really close to us then. So we were able to go hang out there, and the kids loved playing outside, and they had the best weekend. They had a blast that weekend. So we did that. We listed it on a Wednesday. We had an offer Friday, and we had one Saturday. I think all in total we had like 2 offers and maybe like one, you know, they were like on the fence. So we kind of met up. I think it was Monday, the following Monday or Tuesday or something, or maybe it was that Wednesday, maybe. We met up and with the realtor to go over the potential buyers. Now, one of them viewed the house through a Facebook call, like a video. I myself would not buy a house without actually going there and looking at it in person. So that one we were kind of on the fence about. Now, they did offer more than we were asking, but I wasn't for sure. Like, I didn't want them to look at it on the video and then they come back. They actually come back to look at it because they weren't from around here. They come back to look for it, and then they're like, oh, I don't like that house. But they had already put in the offer, and we accepted the offer, you know? And I mean, they could back out. I don't know if it cost them or anything, but I didn't want to do that. And then the other offer that was put in, we actually graduated with the people that put that offer in. So I felt really lean towards them. I knew that God was guiding us to that one because I kept the person that didn't live around here, I kept going like back and forth to them and then these, and it was like, you know, not like days of back and forth, but like minutes, like 5 minutes. I'm like, no, the people that we know, those are the ones that I feel like God's leading my heart to accept their offer. And they put in our asking price. They didn't offer lower, and I said it's meant to be. It'll make their family a great home. We loved our home. We put a lot of work into it. We practically gutted that home and redid it. The kitchen, the bathroom. I mean, we wanted to redo the basement. We wanted to potentially add on, was our original plan. But my husband wanted more acres because he's like, he wants to hunt. You know, he deer hunts. So we accepted their offer, and then that was in May, and then we closed in June. Sometime I don't remember the exact date, like June 16th, June something. It was like in the middle or beginning of June or something. And then we moved out July 1st. So we had potentially knew of a rental. So the house I'm in right now, that's why I have my ring light on, because this room's dark. It has an upstairs, a downstairs. It has like a mother-in-law suite. It's huge. This house is huge. So we were going to rent it for a year and build a home. That was our original plan. So July 1st we moved in. It's now October 15th, 17th, whatever it is. It's October. I don't know when this video will go up. And we were like, hey, we'll let God lead us. But we're kind of getting concerned because my husband's a volunteer firefighter. So we have to be in his district. And there wasn't too many houses coming available in his district. So we had previously looked at some property. Loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was gorgeous. It was secluded, but you still had neighbors, but it was far enough off that they're not going to bug you. And I had called different contractors, got different prices, getting different plans. We knew we wanted 4 bedrooms. We knew we wanted 2 baths. I sell paparazzi, so I needed somewhere for my bling room to go. So whether it was 3 bedrooms and an office, whatever, we were going to make it work. So we come up with that plan. We met with a contractor, and without buying the land, just the home alone was going to be around $280,000. And then we were going to have to add in the property. That was going to be another $40,000 to $50,000. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, if God seen fit, then we would make it work. But in reality, I didn't want to be tied down, to a huge house payment. That's a huge purchase. And yeah, it would have been like perfected to what we wanted. It would have been like everything we needed. But once we were living there for so long, would have it really been what we wanted? Because I can, anytime that we've bought a house, we've bought 2 houses and sold them. But we've critiqued them after we've done it. Like, we remodeled our last house, practically gutted it and remodeled it. Still wasn't what we wanted. I mean, there was still stuff we would have changed, or I wish I would have done it this way or that way. So we did that. And so I was like, okay, maybe we can work out the details. And when we were designing the house we were going to build, I was doing like expensive stuff. So like I was putting in a big bathtub, a big shower, like the whirlpool bathtub, and higher end details. Now that's stuff that I decided I would add at the top, and then I could take off, if we needed to downsize the amount it was going to cost us. So we did that. We downsized. I think we got it down to like $250-ish, maybe. I think it was around about that or something. But with COVID, the prices of wood was going up like crazy. So I was like, well, maybe we'll just wait it out. We signed a lease for 1 year at this home. We were going to rent here for 1 year. And so I messaged my realtor to kind of get an idea about the land, and we were struggling there. You got to have so much down and so many hoops you have to get through to get that land. And the land we were buying was like, I think it was 100 and something acres, but we only wanted like 15 of it. So he was going to have to get it resurveyed, I think, and sell us like a portion of it, which was another chaos moment. So as I was texting our realtor, she sent me this home. I was like, okay, I'll look at it. So I looked at it, and it was beautiful inside. Now, for instance, it's smaller than we wanted. It's like 1 bedroom less, but it has the upstairs, and then it has a basement that's not finished, but it has like the air ducts already dropped down in the ceiling. So you just have to frame it up, drywall it, do your floorings. So I said, okay, we'll look at it. What's it gonna hurt? We've looked at tons of houses. We put offer in. We'd recently put an offer in on a house in the midst of us closing, and we hadn't even closed yet when we put an offer in on another house, but that one didn't work out. So as we were looking at this house that my realtor just sent me, I was getting ready to text her to let her know that I had just talked to a contractor and got an idea, and we was gonna talk about the land and that sort of thing. And she texted me the house, and I was like, is this a sign from God or what? Because it's like he's like, you can't afford that. So she sent me this house. Now this house is more than we were planning on paying, but we weren't going to have to buy land on top of the $280,000. So if we were going to build, we were going to make the $280,000 plus we were going to have to buy land, or $240,000 plus we were going to have to buy $240,000 for the house plus buy land. So either way, we were going to be at $280,000 or more was the original plan if we build. And that was iffy because we hadn't put an offer in on the land yet anyways, so we don't know if he was going to take that much less for the land. So I said, okay, we'll go look at this house. We put an offer in. We moved in July 1st. The house hadn't even went on the market yet. She texted me with it before they even posted it on the Zillow site. So, July 24th, we put in an offer. We looked at it on a Sunday. I think that was around July 24th or something. We put in an offer. We walked in and loved it. It has granite countertops, custom made doors from like an Amish community, I think they said. And it's just cozy. Here in this house we're living in is like, I think she said it's almost 2,500 square feet. It's got a huge, big downstairs, and then upstairs is huge. I don't like cleaning it. I thought I wanted a huge house. Hold on one moment. Okay, TV problems with the child. I thought I wanted a huge house, but I didn't. Come to find out, this one is so much to clean. I feel like I'm cleaning daily, and then I feel like after I clean, I'm not getting anywhere. So it just feels like a repetitive, like a huge mess to clean. So this house is smaller than the one we're living in. It's bigger than the one we came from. It was built in 2014, so it's practically new construction. It's like 6 years old, and I love it. It was so, like, it felt like home when we walked in. It has a huge kitchen in it. I'm gonna see if I can do a house tour when we move in. I don't know, because we're moving in like next weekend, and I want to clean it and that sort of thing. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I might try to insert some clips for you guys in another video. So we walked in, loved it. Had the granite countertops, beautiful cabinets. The view from the back porch is gorgeous. It's like a whole bunch of fields, and you can see for like miles. My husband loves it because it has a huge garage, which it has a 2-car attached garage, and then like down further on the property it has more garages for him or whatever, workspace. So he was in love, of course, because he has his own space. It does have a wood stove. It has like the natural, the furnace, so if you don't want to use your wood stove, because I'm hot natured, I'm not sure how we're gonna let the wood heat, but at least it's there. Say it snows, electric goes out, we have that. So that's good backup. But it has a bedroom with a master bath. It has the guest bath in the living room. And then it has 2 bedrooms for the kids. So it has our bedroom and then 2 bedrooms. So it has 3 bedrooms. Now the bedrooms are smaller than I prefer. But we decided we spend more time in the kitchen and living than we would in the bedrooms. So we do want more kids. Right now we have 3. We have a 6-year-old boy, a 3-year-old girl, and a 1-year-old boy. So the boys are going to share a room, and then little Miss Corley will have her own room right now. We do plan to try for more babies in the future, so she may end up sharing her room. So we were okay with that. They are small bedrooms, but we're okay with that, because when you go downstairs, it has beautiful stairs, and there's lights on the stairs. So neat. You go downstairs, and there's like another little living room area they have set up. So we're gonna put their toys down there, and then they can go back up and down when they want to go play with those. And then there's like a potential sports bar area. So they did like I don't know what you call it. It's some kind of greenhouse growing veggies or something down there. So they did that down there, but we're going to redo it and make it like into a sports bar eventually. And then eventually I would like to put my bling room down there and maybe put another bedroom. Like I said, it's ready to put bedrooms down there. The vents already dropped and all that. So that's that. So that was July 24th, put in offer. We closed September 16th, I think, or something around that. It took our loan maybe a month and a half, which is crazy unheard of, but they're moving loans so fast right now because the market is so fast booming that they're getting people in and out, which is awesome. Our interest rate was so low. So if you're looking to buy a house, now's the time to do it, because our interest rate, I want to say, was like 2.6%. Super low. We've always had low interest rates, but I don't know that we've ever had one that low. So we got it closed on and we moved next weekend. Now, the hurdle we had to jump over was try to find someone to either buy this house, because they had previously had this house listed, but it'd been on the market like on and off for 2 years, I think. And and they decided they were going to rent it. So I was hoping and thinking they would, because we were still going to have to pay rent here and pay our new house payment. So they had somebody they knew looking to rent, and they have someone ready to go November 1st. So thank the Lord above that we got out of our contract. We will not have to pay rent on top of our house payment, because that sounded scary. So we're moving out next weekend. We have been packing. The house is a wreck. So stuff has happened so quick that I've pushed YouTube to the back burner, and I hate that, because I love filming videos and I want to grow my channel, but I've been struggling, with content, and I didn't want to film much here. I did film some grocery hauls here, but I didn't want to film much here because it doesn't feel like home. Now, I know that God has directed us to where we're at. I know He guided us to this home while we're waiting to buy our future home. He knew we weren't going to build. He knew that. He knew we had hopes of building. Our plan was to build, but God's plan was not for us to build. So, He knew we were going to buy a home. He knew that all along. He knows every move we make. So, and I'm a firm believer in that. So we're here, and I'm thankful this home was here. We lived here 4 months. And I'm thankful for the people that let us rent it. It's a beautiful home. It's huge. But I just found out, and this kind of helped me while we're living here, helped me know that I didn't want a big home. None of that. I've lived here. I don't want a big home. I would rather be cozy. My favorite thing now is we were living we had all our bedrooms upstairs. We finally just moved it downstairs, so I'm on the bottom floor now. But we had all of everybody's bedrooms upstairs, but to make it easier with moving last weekend, my parents helped me move everything down. And I feel better being cozy in this downstairs and in this bedroom than I did having, like, our bedroom up there was huge and I didn't really love it. I didn't. It wasn't for me. So that's where I've been. I have still been working my paparazzi business. So if you want to, you can like and follow me on Facebook, Jesus and Jules with Jessica. I would love to have you over there. You can shop JesusandJulesWithJessica.com for my jewelry that is released. But I have been doing that. Now, I have one kid in school, and times are just crazy right now. Times are fast moving. With the COVID, I'm over it. I'm done. Just move on from it. There's, different views on that. Whatever. But with schools, so we have our oldest son. He's in school. We went ahead and sent him back. I have him out and about. He goes grocery shopping with me. We go to church. So he's out and, he's already been around the germs anyways. So we decided to send him to school because he has an IEP. So he gets speech therapy, and that sort of thing at school anyways. And the extra help that goes along with, like, the speech therapy and stuff. And he loves it. He loves kindergarten. This is his first, like, real year at school. He did, like, preschool last year, but this is his first real year at school. So we sit him. Now, I know some of you are homeschooling. I know some of you are doing e-learning, and we are too. My daughter's in preschool and she's doing e-learning. I'm going to say I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Because it seems like we push it off. Like, we'll do our homework, but there's so much going on, and we have our 1-year-old, so it's hard to give my 100% to her longer than what we probably should be working on stuff. We don't work on it as near as long as we should. So, I mean, we're doing it. You know, God's guiding us through it. He's directing us there, and we're doing it. So, that's what we're doing there. And then we have our 1-year-old who also does like an early preschool, which I love. And his teacher drops off his little packets once a week. And I love it. So it keeps him, you know, gives him a little something to do too, because he's getting old enough. He's like 1.5 years now, that he's kind of interested in sit down and puzzles and figuring stuff out, and colors and that sort of thing. So that's kind of neat to do too. But like I said, it's crazy. So in between of juggling in school, e-learning, early preschool, which is just basically playing and reading books and that sort of thing, so it's not like intense. In between of doing all that, being a mom, being a wife, you know, being a child of God, I feel like my plate was so full that YouTube took the back burner. And I hate that, because I really want to grow my channel. And I'm really thankful for every one of you watching this right now and following me. It really means a lot. But I did my business. I put that up front. It's just something I wanted to do. So I held off on YouTube because it was just so crazy with everything being boxed up. You know, we started packing. We started sorting through and decluttering because, gosh, we can accumulate a lot of junk and toys. And we recently had a yard sale to try to, you know, downsize. And I got rid of all my baby boy clothes. So sad, an era closed. Unless we have another boy next, then we'll have to start over. But it was time. We got 2 uses out of Gavin's clothes. He's the oldest. He's 6. So it's like 6 years worth of boy clothes. I got rid of all the way up to 18 months. And then we'll start cycling through them when Corbin outgrows them. But there's just a lot of things happening in our season. And my husband's doing fire school training. So in between of him working full-time, getting home, eating supper, leaving, doing his fire school training, coming home, I have to mommy all day, so like 12 hours a day, and I'm not complaining. Being a mommy is the best thing I've ever done. Being a stay-at-home mom has been the best thing and been an eye-opener. It's the best thing I've ever done. I went to school. I have my degree, associate degree in medical billing and that sort of thing. But right now, I don't have a point to use it. I'm running a business. I'm going to get back in YouTube. I'm being a mommy first and foremost. And of course, my marriage has to take, you know, full seat in the front, because that's what holds us together. And God above all is keeping all of this craziness in line. So that's our glue. He is our glue. And I hate, you know, I hate that I haven't been able to do YouTube, like I said, but I'm coming back, y'all. I'm going to try to do some videos, at least get out one a week, starting off, you know, because we're going to be moving. We're going to try to get settled and that sort of thing. That's the plan. And I really want to do a house tour for y'all, because I know I love it. I want you guys to see it, you know, as much as I can to keep us, our privacy, you know, not out there. That's the plan. So I hope to come back. I hope to do more grocery hauls. I hope to do more vlogs. I was doing more vlogs when we were at the old house, but I just don't feel like this is a rental. And to all of you who rent, pros to you, because it just doesn't feel like home to me. And I know home is wherever you make it. Home is wherever your family is, but I don't feel like home is here. So hopefully we can get back in the swing of things and start getting back on the YouTube wagon. And I really appreciate all of you tuning in. I really appreciate all your love. Please leave a comment below on videos you'd like to see. I would love to do a question and answer video. So if you're not following me, I'm going to put my Instagram handle, username, whatever, right there. Please follow me on Instagram, and you can ask me questions. Ask them on my last post. I don't get on there enough either. Social media has like taken the back burner. I am constantly working my business, making menus, cleaning, laundry, you know, that sort of thing, and here we are. So thank y'all for tuning in. That's where we've been. It's just been crazy. And on top of that, I tried doing Weight Watchers, and that was stressing me out because I wasn't tracking. I wasn't dedicating myself to my weight loss. I need to lose a lot of weight before we have another baby, for sure. But with that being said, if God says you're going to get pregnant, you know, in a month, you're going to get pregnant in a year, it's his will, and we're going to go with it. So I've been kind of concentrating on losing weight. Not so much right now, because right now we're in survival mode and we're trying to survive. So I'm making menus, I'm fixing supper, but if we have to grab something out to eat, then so be it. Because I know next week we're going to be grabbing stuff out to eat, because it's going to be crazy with trying to move. Luckily, my sister's keeping our kids next weekend so that we can move majority of it. It's so much easier to move without kids. Definitely our first move was the easiest. So now with kids, it's crazy. So I just want to thank you all for watching. Please leave a comment below on videos you'd like to see, and please come back. Please invite your friends to my channel. Invite your friends to my business page, Jesus and Jules with Jessica. I would love to have you over there. I would love to grow my paparazzi business. And if you ever have questions about paparazzi and selling this beautiful jewelry, just message me. Message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will get back with you. Because, guys, $5 jewelry, let a nickel free. You make 45% commission. It's fun. Like, it keeps me going. It gives me something to do other than being a mommy, being a wife, you know, being a YouTuber, which has taken the back burner. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. This is probably going to be a long video, and tune in for our next one. It might be the house tour. So thank y'all for watching, guys. God bless. Bye.